Hi Vass, come do a review.
Hey guys, Vass from X-Force with
Scott from X-Force.
And today it's a bit exciting. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for this for a while and they were meant to be here a while back. But as always, you know, trying to make this hold a little bit longer.
Good things take time.
And good things do take a little bit of time. So let me show you guys this little beauty. Now, this thing's heavy, and there it is. There's not much more to it.
Flash the press.
Did I get it right?
I'll just laugh at you if you haven't.
All right, that, my friends, is the LDT G36, well, I should say the HK G36C in all its glory. Now, LDT, as a lot of you might know, in recent years have really kind of stepped up their game. You know, it started off with, I think it was the HK. That was one of their first. I mean, the first HK wasn't bad. It was nothing, you know, incredible. And then it got better, the second version, and then the third version was pretty much, you know, as good as it gets. And their stuff, as it's, you know, been going, I think they've just been getting better and better. Now let me just say, this G36 is about as good as it gets.
Yeah. It's damn nice.
Scotty here, I'm not like a big fan of G36. I like them, always sort of, yeah, you know, it's a G36, it's not an M4, it's not whatever. It's a little bit different.
That's why I like it.
Yeah. I don't mind it, but I'm not like, oh, G36. Scotty, on the other hand, he's a
Naga for a G36.
He loves his G36. Yeah. So, he can tell you that this G36 is definitely
nice.
Wow. It's got the wow factor. Even though I'm not a big fan or anything like that, I've got to say I was impressed. LDT, thank you very much. You've definitely come to the party with this one.
You hurt my bank account again.
Yeah. Guys, if you get a chance, don't take my word for it. Come in, get a hold of one and see what it feels like. Believe me, like we've had now a few, obviously, in the past. I think the most famous one of them all was the Wells Clear, which is sitting just behind me up there. And I mean, they were a solid piece. And I think most guys that got in back then pretty much rocked one.
That was one of my favorite when Gorilla first was just a little alleyway.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
So back then, a lot of guys were rocking that. That was, you know, Gen 8 and the G36 was the blaster to have, you know. And then as blasters got a bit better, you know, the latest one was the Wells. And I mean, you know, that's a solid blaster with metal gearbox and all that. But Wells is Wells, you know, their quality, their finish is not, you know, it's an entry-level manufacturer. Now the LDT, the owner of LDT has really went for that finish that basically as realistic as you can go. I mean, the markings on these things have to be seen to be appreciated.
It's a really nice depth to the engraving in it as well. So it's very, very sleek. The dual colours for your vice selects and modes. The cool part about this is the gearbox as well. Same as what the UMP45 had.
Yep.
So you will have your bigger MOSFET. So you smack your mag in into your prime. Safe, single, a programmable setting, and auto.
So you've got your safe, single, double.
You can set it to binary.
Huh?
You can set it to binary, 2 burst, 3 burst, 4 burst, or 5 burst.
Right. Single, double, and full auto. That does actually 2 shots.
That is 2 shots, but you can program it.
Yeah, I know, you can program.
We will bicker off camera.
That's right.
Yeah.
As it is, you know, for the simple ones like myself, they're not going to sit there, might not sit there and program.
It's a 2 picture.
It's a 2-1. That's it. Done. Now, the other thing, This thing, I gotta tell you guys, it is solid. It is so damn solid, so heavy. Like, you know,
The metal rails are nice.
you could seriously do some. Girls, do you even lift, bro? You know what I'm saying? You do now.
Well, you're giving me that one. Yes, I will be lifting.
Yeah. So this thing is solid. The charging handle.
Ambidextrous for left or righties.
Yep. It is so smooth, so beautiful.
Collapsible stock.
The thing that impressed me, I mean, a lot of times before we used to look at the thickness of the actual body. The thickness on this thing, it is just
Thick.
thick.
2.6.
You can't, it doesn't bend when you squeeze it. Like, it just feels so solid. Go on. I know. You got to tell them about the magazine.
I'm hanging about that because even when I got my Wells G36, the little nubs were broken.
Yeah.
But this has like a pretty damn realistic actual shell lookalike. So luckily, everyone here watching is smart enough to have their stuff in bags and follow Stop and Think campaign. But mag terminals run east-west, not north-south, which is really nice, especially because you are clicking it in. The door is nice, so it's a real sturdy mag, thank God. So I can't wait to
stick one in and let it go.
Like what he said.
Yeah.
Let him rip.
Let it rip, baby.
Let it rip.
Now, a lot of guys were asking about this, going, fitting in the well, all that.
No way.
I'm going to pull out the well. Now, for those guys that want to look at that, let me tell you, the difference is I can lift that with one hand without even, feeling it. It's way lighter. That's got probably another 50% more weight.
I'd almost say double that.
Probably nearly double. I'm not even going to go into the mag. The mag, you can sort of see it. The quality of this mag is. We had some that came broken in the box. This thing, I wouldn't really be that worried if it actually drops. The base of it is very solid.
Still don't drop them.
Don't drop them, and it's removable.
Yeah.
Which is quite cool. But it's a very solid, very nice mag. The finish on, the Wells doesn't really have much other than just shows you that your fire select.
At least this has the proper HKs with white for your safety and red for your kill stuff.
That too, but
there's no branding.
All the branding, all the HK branding on this, and wasn't there? Yeah. So all the trademark branding, HK warning, and now the other thing I was going to say, each single one of them comes with its own independent serial number. Now, for those guys that are in those states that need a serial or a firearms license, like South Australian guys, you've actually got a serialized number blaster. Now, some people, who cares? The cool thing with that is, you write that down. You write that down for your own. If it ever goes missing, you can always keep an eye on it and let everyone know, hey, my blaster got taken. This is the serial number. We can always keep an eye on it. Yeah. So it's a good thing, I think. And so each one has its own individual number. So very, very nice. And yeah, that'll fall there. Full metal V3 gearbox, like Scott said, like the UMP. Very, very, very solid. The other cool thing that, the Wells came, was that a threaded one? I don't even know if that was threaded. This, it's plastic. That is actually a reverse thread.
Thankfully reverse thread.
Flash hider. Well, and it's metal. What can I bang it on? Oh yeah, that's a nice sounding metal too.
These with suppressors are pretty damn slick.
Yeah. So the really cool thing with that is actually I didn't have
or a Bifrost.
I didn't look. Is that a That'd be a 14 mil.
I'll try a Bifrost on it later.
Yeah, we'll test it. Well, we've got one here, but so that is useful. Your rails there, that's all metal.
Yeah. Your rear door is really good as well. So I always use like a pen to actually open my battery compartment. But if I want to run this in CQB and like collapsed, it's got a good locking mechanism so it'll stay collapsed. But then I'm not going to worry about my door being busted open from a battery.
That's not your battery there. I don't even know what that is. That may be to your spring.
My old one was. Oh, that will be your spring.
You know, the old one was under here.
I'm used to UMP. Because that there, this is why it doesn't let me see shit.
So, battery. Now, it might take a little bit till you do it once or twice. Literally a pin out from here. Slide.
I still like batteries in the back.
Batteries right there. G36. UMP was at the back? Probably, yeah. G36s, the previous ones were all under there. So was that. The weld was always under there, which was maybe a little bit easier, but that one is a lot more secure. Like
that was as weak as pass.
It was a bit weak.
You chuck a grip on it and
you might come off.
Smash it.
Yeah. Well, that ain't coming off because that's. And I'm not kidding. This thing's solid.
Hit it against your
you
head.
Could do some damage with that. Mini Tamiya plug. Now I have tried. We have fitted a decent battery in there. I think I put a Black Label 11 volt. So and that fit no problem.
That is nice and sturdy.
So, and that, as you can see there, you've got your gas block, the outer barrel, and that's all metal, and it is just.
I guess I can still run it collapsed with the battery under there.
Yeah. So, get in the back.
Single push pin to lock it back in.
Yep, pin, and then you literally just hold on. Let me. You just got to line it up in here. Done. Nice. It's just that easy. I mean, I think once you've done it once or twice,
it'll be a bit smoother.
It'll be smoother, you know. The first time it'll be a little bit hard. You might struggle a little bit, but after that it'll just get smoother and smoother. So, well, I mean, what can I tell you guys? You know, sights. Oh, that.
Because you can flip it.
Yeah. Very nice. I mean, this handle, this stock.
They will get smoother as it better means.
Is a little bit stiff, but it will get smooth. But it is just so, everything is just so solid on it. It is just nuts. And I'll show you guys when we do get down there. Like when you put the mag in, it does self-prime. It's a well-rounded off package.
Yeah.
If you want a new blaster, or you're just sick of M4s and you want a very good blaster that'll, you can take to a game, these things are definitely next level. Cool thing with the G36 mags, you can basically attach them together. You can have 3, 4, 5, whatever.
That will flip down when it's more
warm. Yeah. And it's just a matter of popping it out, putting the next one in. So, very cool, very cool. Thank you very much again, LDT. You've definitely made a few people happy, I think.
Yeah, me for one, damn it.
Scotty here, he is definitely happy.
Yeah, they're really nice. Great feeling here.
Ambidextrous fire select.
Which is nice.
Which is...
For all the left-handed shooters, you can...
Yeah, you can swap it. You can stop it either way. They really did think of those left-handed guys.
Oh, the Germans make a great gun.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's covers most of it. If we missed anything, by all means, I don't want to go too crazy over it, but it's just so well finished. Very impressed. Very impressed. All right. Let's go and shoot it a little bit, shall we?
You gotta let me shoot these one day.
Oh, I'll let you. Hey guys, so I'm gonna give you a nice quick close-up of the G36 so you guys can see and appreciate what we're talking about here. Yeah, look at that.
You definitely have to come and see for yourself just the depth of that engraving and mold.
And the back of the stock there, that's all rubberized very nicely. Access to your motor. Look at that mag. That mag is just mint.
Flip it over so they can see.
For those guys that want to do, you know, use it for cosplaying purposes, this is about as good as it gets. And like I said, yeah.
Get your Rainbow Six cosplays.
Very nicely done. Even the mag, man, look at that.
The detail on this is why you have to keep it in a bag.
That's right. Okay. Hey guys, fast back with the LDT G36 HK G36C at our range. That's
Auto
right.
prime.
Auto prime. When you put that mag in, this baby primes it and you're ready to go. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a quick sort of show on the... Oh, by the way, actually no, I'll give you guys the full auto experience
On an 11 volt.
on an 11 volt. Oh yeah. You gotta feel that to understand what I'm talking about. Alright, so single shot.
You can actually see the, you'll have to show people the bolts.
Yep. And then double. Nice.
I'll do that to triple.
And then oh yeah. That is pretty sweet. Alright, turn that around a bit. Let's just have a quick look at that bolt. That is cool. Now remember, when you're gripping, don't put your thumb or anything up here because you're gonna get smacked around a bit.
Yep.
Alright, let's I've just put it through, but I'm gonna do it again. Because I want to show you guys new numbers. I'm gonna put a few more gels in that mag.
You're going to sweep that up too, aren't you?
Huh?
You're going to sweep those gels up, aren't you?
Eventually. Yeah, boy. All right. Now that is looking pretty good.
.303.
So average of 303. As you can see there, you've got a few sort of up and down, depends with how fresh your gels are. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty fair to say, around the 310 mark. That straight out of the box, no upgrades. Now, I remind you guys, this has got a metal gearbox, all that. You can easily upgrade it to bigger screen, all sorts. So you could go a lot harder with this puppy, you know. But I mean, seriously, 300. You know, you're legal at every field. You can play with it, you know, CQB. you can go to an outdoor field and have a fully fledged.
Even transportation with it folded up is so much easier.
Yeah, you don't need to go buy a big bag. You can have a nice smaller bag. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. Again, LDT, you've done it again. You have brought some serious hardware to this sport. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching, guys. And remember, stop and think. Make sure you carry those guys in your bag. We got lots of bags here for you. You know, they're cheap. Whack it in there and get down and shoot some gels. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe.